Hi, it's Andy. Welcome to Forward Thinking. Have you ever wanted to grow your business, to build a better business, a business that works for you, a business that increases revenue and profitability, and you're dealing with more customers as well, but more importantly, you want to deal with more of the right kind of customers. This week is episode 5 of Secrets of the Successful. I'm Andy Henderson and I'm your Sherpa guide, and it's my pleasure to welcome you today because I want to share with you something that happened to me a long time ago in my corporate career. So when I was working at my old IT business, we discovered something really powerful, and it's something that I want to share with you now. And it's about how to grow your business while kind of reducing sometimes the amount of a certain type of customer you want to deal with, whilst increasing the amount of another type of customer you want to deal with. And what do I mean by that? Well, business is a really emotional place. You want to make sure when you're doing business with people, it's enjoyable. Because why would we want to spend 8 or 9 hours a day working when it's not enjoyable? So you want to deal with the right kind of customers, right? So that's like super important. But we only figured this out a while back, and I didn't go into the amount of detail I'm going to go into with you today. But we, in my IT business, we had a bunch of customers, loads and loads of customers. But when we analysed them, we discovered that some of them weren't really enjoyable, and those that weren't enjoyable to deal with tended to be the ones that were lowest profit, lowest revenue, most hard work. They didn't pay us on time, and it was hard work. So when we actually did the analysis, we thought, well, you know, the time we're taking up dealing with these customers and the money that's coming back into the business in terms of value back to us, it doesn't correlate. So if we didn't deal with those customers anymore, and we stopped trading with them, and we took that time and deployed it in an area into a bunch of customers, really good customers that we love to work with, that really appreciated our value, that paid us on time, paid us handsomely, and we talked the right language, wouldn't that be better? A better use of our time? So we embarked on a customer journey to really define who our dream buyer was. And it worked to massive effect. We ended up losing 50 customers that spent about £10,000 a year with us and made us no money, in fact made us a loss. And we simply aimed our message at a different type of customer, our dream buyer, that we knew we could solve their problems, we knew we could solve their pains. And we actually ended up over 3 years, we picked up 50 new customers that spent on average £200,000 a year with us and were very profitable. And that helped us massively grow. And we did that with 20% less people working in the business. We grew from 12 to 25 million. And I've learned so much since then. Even the last month, I've learned so much about this topic, how to understand who your dream buyer is. You know, why when we look at our business and we look at our customers, are we dealing with people that we love and people that we don't love so much? And it's typically because of money. We don't want to let them down, and we want their money off them. But if we take the money off them and we're delivering our service, but they don't enjoy that service and we don't enjoy delivering it to them, why don't we take that time and that effort and put it somewhere else that is going to appreciate what we do? So I've got a framework for you. I love Wednesdays because we talk about like the secrets of the successful, the secrets of what make businesses successful, and this is one for you. This is all about really understanding your dream buyer. So I'm going to whiz through it, and you're going to join me in the inner sanctum of forward thinking now. This is how I've described and defined my dream buyer. So I'm going to show you right now how we do this. So here's the slides, you can see those on screen, and this is all about my dream buyer. So where do we start? Well, why don't you start by listing out all the people that you've worked with that are your dream buyer? They match the profile, you really enjoy working with them, they love what you do, you love what they do, you speak the same language, they pay you on time, they appreciate the value and stuff. Start to write them down. These are a bunch of people that you'll know. Great people, really good forward thinkers, really heartfelt, impact-driven businesses that are absolutely superb, and they're all absolutely flying. So once you've defined who your dream sort of buyer is, the people that you're already dealing with, then what I want you to think about is the basics, and you'll have all done this, I'm sure, and if you haven't, I encourage you to do it. So think about the geographic and the demographic. So where are they, and what do these businesses look like? So for my workshops in particular, it's solo, micro businesses, small businesses, typically 50 employees or less, 3 million or less revenue, typically between 50 and a million, typically B2B services business, sometimes B2C. It was local, but now we're going nationwide and we're moving to a global customer base in January 21. They can be male or female, typical ages between 30 and 50. So nothing new there, nothing scientific to a degree there, but it's niching it down all the time. So when you think about that, define what that target customer looks like, that dream buyer of yours looks like. But go even further. Go into what they think, what they're like as a person. So all my dream buyers, the people that I want to serve, that I absolutely love to work with and help, they're all young at heart. They're all ambitious. They're all into self-development, or at least want to be. They focus on impact, helping people, not really necessarily chasing money. But some are chasing money, but they don't want to because they don't like it. They're good people, professional, they've got high standards. They have a sense of purpose but can't define it. They want to make an impact, they want to build a legacy business, but they're currently maybe on the hamster wheel. They feel like they're capable of making more progress than they actually are. So you've got into their heads there, you understand what they're feeling and what they're like as a person. But we can take it one stage even further. What are the problems? Put yourself in their shoes. Think about the problems that they've got that you solve so well with the work that you do. Think about that for a second. And, think about... list them all out. So the biggest problems with my dream buyers are time. Massive problem. They don't have enough time. They spend too much time in the business not working on it. They can't prioritise. They really struggle with that stuff. They're busy working in the business, not on the business, which is absolutely, it's massive that you need to spend time working on your business and not in it all the time, because you'll never grow, you'll never improve, you'll never get that strategic view, that compelling vision of the future. So, list out all the problems and obstacles that you solve. There's loads, head full of stuff, can't think straight, no structure to their work, not making progress. There's tons here. Marketing's a challenge. What else have we got? We've got cash flow, how do I motivate the team, thinking too small, lack of leads. Procrastination is big. How do I get myself into a position where I can make decisions quicker? And it's all about being outcomes focused. Sales, they might need sales training. They don't like to sell. They don't like to close and open, opportunities. And they are the business. If they stop doing the work, the business would fail. So think about all those obstacles and problems that your dream customers got, your dream buyers got. We can take it even one step further and think about how those problems manifest themselves into their business as pains. How do they cause pains in that business? And I know this slide's a bit small, but really define the obstacle that they've got or the problem that they've got, and think about how that manifests itself as pain. How does it cause them pain? Because obviously when we understand the pains and problems of our customers, we understand how we can talk to them and help them understand that they've got that pain and what our solution is. So again, take it one step further, even more. Think about how they feel right now. How does that dream buyer feel in the business? Sometimes they feel like a hamster wheel. They feel a bit like a slave to the business, like they're working, like they've got a job instead of running an empire. Tired, unfulfilled, brick wall. So yeah, think about geographic, the psychographic, the problems, the pains that exist in the business, that manifest themselves as pains in the business, and how does it make them feel? And then we can start really going into what do they believe? What are the beliefs of your dream buyer? And it's so important that you understand everything about your dream buyer. Really, really important stuff, so that when you're talking about what you do and how you do it and the pains that you solve and the gains that you give to your customers, it resonates with the right audience. It's so all the big brands in the world have an understanding of who their dream buyer is, and that's who they target. That's where they send their messages. Because you'll notice some brands don't target you because you're not their dream buyer. But other brands do relentlessly because they know you've got the problems and pains that they solve so well with their products and services. So think about beliefs. What do they believe? Because if they believe something that's not true, you can help them undo those beliefs, which leads them further and closer to you as a service provider, someone who's going to make an impact on their business and their life. So we've got the beliefs, we've got more beliefs, so really go into as much detail as you can. And then you can think about, so we know how they feel now, where they are with their pains and their problems, but how do they want to feel? Well, my dream buyers want to feel fulfilled and happy and proud and confident, full of self-belief, excited like I am all the time. They want to feel like they're moving forward. They want to feel like they've got clarity and structure, and they want to feel like they've got a sense of freedom, and they're successful and they're accountable to themselves with the work that they do, and accountable to their customers. So how does that all pan out? Well, once you've got all that information about your dream buyer, the psychographic, geographic location, how they feel, what their beliefs are, what their problems are, what their pains are, you really start to put yourself in their shoes. You really start to understand who they are, how they feel, where they want to be, where they want to feel, how they want to feel in their life and their business. And then you can start thinking about, well, what do I have in my arsenal? What do I have in terms of what I do that can help them feel better, that can help them with their problems and pains and help them get the gains that they want so much in their business? Well, they want structure. I can give them structure. I can help them create a compelling vision of the future. I can help them with their strategy and goals. I can help them with a plan to achieve them. All of these things, get more of the right customers, get momentum, more money, feeling like they're making progress, more revenue, more time, a massive one, and a business that works for them and not the other way around. See how excited I get because I know exactly who my dream buyer is and I know exactly how I can help. And what's the answer to helping them with all those problems? Well, for me, the answer is it's success GPS. That's the big answer. That's what I do, obviously, and that's how I help with the pains and the problems and help give the end customer the gains that they need so much. And again, going down even further into this, we can then talk about the specific services that we've got. I've got the action pack, we've got videos and lives that we do like here, helping people understand how to build and grow a business that works for them. We've got an online program, we've got virtual workshops, program guide, destiny map, all these different things that seek to help the different pains and problems and gains that my dream buyer wants and needs in the business. And that's it really, that's it for today. Secrets to the Successful number 5. It's all about dream buyer. I know it was fast, but you can watch it through again and play and rewind and stuff. But following that thing is super important. I've just learned that this month. I've been doing a lot of work with Dan, my digital strategy person. We've done 200 and odd slides on our value proposition, superpower, dream buyer, how we communicate to those people to help them, to help them with the problems that they've got and help them realise the gains that they want in their life and help them to feel better about their business. So they've got a laser guided plan to build and grow their legacy business predictably and profitably. So guys, that's it from me. I'm Andy Henderson, your Sherpa guide. It's been fantastic to see you all again on Wednesday. I'm back live on Friday. If you like what I say, like what I do, if you want to know more, just get in touch with me. You can message me on Facebook or LinkedIn, or you can mail me, or you can phone me, whatever. If you've got the problems and pains and you want to see the gains that I can help you with, then get in touch because I'd love to help you. So that's it. Andy Henderson, Forward Thinking. Just remember, you're just one step away.